Hi guys, Aniq here. Welcome to K2M Unboxing and Reviews. Today we have the new Meta Quest 3. So this is the successor to the previous Oculus Quest 2. And as you guys can see, it looks a little bit different. It has AR sensors on the front, controllers look different. This is the box. And it also comes with a separate Elite strap for the Quest 3. Unlike the previous one, I assume this one isn't going to be as prone to breaking as was on the 2. You guys can see this is also a little bit different, just so you can fit the... You guys see, this is the box, front. We're going to go ahead and look at the Quest. So we've gone ahead, opened it up. We also had a separate case here, which we put everything in just so it's a little bit easier. And we have a strap here. So let's first go ahead, take everything out. All we have here simply is controllers, the original head strap. So this is the original. I want to point out that this head strap here, the original, it looks way better than the one that comes with Oculus Quest 2. It has this thing to go on the back of your head, so it's going to be way more secure. It's not going to move around as much. If anything, this is probably a really good start and to give you, and it's probably not going to be as much of a need to upgrade as was on the Quest 2. Now over here we have the Quest itself. The Elite strap, normally you can open it, close it. Now a couple of differences are, for example, the padding around the head. So this part here specifically, around the eyes, this is completely different. It's some kind of like felt fabric type of thing. Another difference is that the eyes themselves, there's no longer the 3 different ways. Instead, just like the Quest 1, there's like a slider on the bottom, which allows you to move the eyes closer, which makes it a lot easier. You can also notice that the Quest itself is way smaller than the original. It's fit on your, and then the Quest 2. A couple of features about this is that it has a higher resolution. It goes up to 2K-ish now, instead of the around 1080p resolution. So it goes way higher on this. It's way lighter, as you can see. It comes with 8 gigs of RAM. And instead of having 256 GB, this now goes up to 512 GB. You guys can see. Here on the side, you have the USB-C charger. And over here on the front is what's the most new, which are the AR sensors. So the biggest feature about this is that it's now way better at having mixed reality, where you're in this and you can just see things. The Quest 2 was fairly good at it too, except that with the Quest 2, it had the cameras here and they were way smaller. So it didn't do as much of a nice job as this might. Go ahead and put this on. So if you go into the Quest, one thing you can immediately notice is that everything looks a lot more sharper. And instead of it being in black and white, when you have the pass-through feature on, everything is now in color. So on the Quest 2, the pass-through feature would be in black and white only. You wouldn't be able to see anything in color. But with this, there's way more definition. Everything around you is so much more mapped. I can create, the hand tracking also feels way better. Now, over here we have the Quest 2, and to compare the controllers, I want to take one of each of these, just so it makes more sense. So here we have the right-handed controller. One immediate notice is they got rid of the ring. It's just flat now. Just hold it like so. Way smaller too, and it feels just, way more simple. This over here, way bigger. It kind of feels more like a game controller. It feels way nicer. The buttons themselves don't feel too much difference. There isn't really much more on this. Now, we'll go ahead and compare both these side to side. So, first off, we don't have the original Elite strap. As you guys can see, we have a replacement, which in my opinion is better than the one that comes with it because it's not as prone to breaking. But from the looks of it, I think it is possible for this to fit on the Quest 3 as well, which is a third party. Now, one immediate difference is that it's way smaller, like significantly smaller. As you see. Over here, this is what I was talking about, the sensors here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, they have 2 on the bottom, 1, 2, and then they have, it looks to be 4 in the front. So it gives that whole view, which is a lot more than the Quest 2. The main difference between these two is the RAM, the space, and the processor itself. So they have a Snapdragon in here. So this one has the Gen 2, a little bit of a newer version. Not sure how much of a leap that might be or if it's worth the upgrade. But from my opinion, if you do have a Quest 2, upgrading to a Quest 3, the main feature you would be getting is the mixed reality. So if that's something you really want to look into, that is something you definitely might make it worth upgrading. And I do want to show the whole faceplate here is completely different, and it gives you a better view of the Quest itself. It's way smaller. So this faceplate here, as you guys can see, it fits way better on my face, honestly, and it's completely different. So you won't be able to use Quest 2 faceplates on this. This is honestly going to be really fun to use. You guys should definitely check it out if you want to get a VR, especially with the new features coming out. So thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to like this video, remember to hit the bell icon, and bye!